So this is the Vidapool solar skimmer that I found on Amazon. I'm not going to take it out of the water, but just wanted to give a brief review. So I put this in the pool yesterday, and so far no complaints. It's been doing really well. You can see here actually how it does when it encounters obstacles. So in this case it's the vacuum hose, and so it's backing itself up right now slowly. It's going to turn. But what I really like about this, first of all, I think it looks great. It looks pretty expensive. I like the white top, which is more resistant to fading and showing calcium buildup and things like that. So you can see it's turning here, but the Vidapool has two, you can see them here, two paddles on the back, which depending on if it's approaching a wall or another obstacle, they will change directions to help it turn or back up. The skimmer's been in the pool since yesterday. It ran all night last night, and it's charging right now because it's in the sun. It doesn't make a lot of noise. It makes a little bit of noise. You can hear the flippers, but it sounds nice from inside the house. It sounds like a waterfall, you know, it's kind of relaxing. What I like about this, which they don't mention in the reviews, is that you can see it's turning around. It does scoop up debris from the front, but also when it's in reverse, it'll scoop up debris from the back. You can see those nice big flippers there, sucking in all the debris. And I don't get a whole lot, just really fine little pieces of maybe bark or leaves, but it's done a really good job picking up everything, and it just kind of cruises along. If you want to empty the basket, this solar panel just lifts up like a flap, and then you take out the basket. But you can see here, there it goes again, cruising along. It was stuck on the hose for a second and backed up, and now it's kind of skimming the walls, and just does a really great job. No complaints so far. A lot of people online are getting the Amazon, the beta, or there are other different solar skimmers that are $300 to $400. I'm actually glad that those are expensive because it forced me to kind of go and look outside to see what else was available, and this one was around $220. And I think it's just doing a fantastic job. It's got sensors in the front so it avoids objects, and it just works and no problem. So if I were anybody, it wasn't even necessarily budget. You know, I could have bought in the beta, but I think if I could do it again, I would still buy this one for $220. The way it looks, the way it performs, the size of the basket, the fact that it's collecting very, very fine debris, it's avoiding objects, and it looks great. There's no app, so you don't need to schedule anything, which I was worried about. I was thinking, hey, it might be good to have an app so I can schedule cleanings and see if the basket's full. Well, there's a clear little area on the top, so you can see if the basket's full or not. Obviously, this wouldn't be full. I just put it in yesterday, but I don't think an app is necessary. You just put it in, let it do its work. It charges itself, really hands-off. So here it's approaching the wall, so it's turning. You can see the paddles working to kind of back it up. And there it goes, it's going to turn. And then as soon as it's done turning, and as it's going backwards, those paddles are also sucking in debris. And it just does a really good job. I think it looks better than the beta. It's $100 less than the beta. The beta also doesn't have any apps. And this thing just kind of hums along. You get free returns on Amazon, but I don't anticipate this breaking down. There's not much to it. It's working really well. So if you have a pool, you want to not have to skim all the time, which I found annoying, because every time I wanted to get in the pool, there were bugs and, you know, little mosquitoes and bees. This thing scoops up everything, does a great job. So I would highly recommend. Like I said, it was about $220 on Amazon. You can't go wrong. And again, I like the fact that it will scoop up debris from both sides. It completely avoids obstacles, and it's very hands-off and easy to use.